I'm not gonna lie, it's like kind of making me feel good that I'm keeping up with the same weight with you.
And so Jesse kind of rubbing it in here. And I get it. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's not a competition. People have this misconception that if you have a lot of muscle, you're automatically gonna be strong. But listen, he doesn't care how much he can lift. Coach Greg, and in today's video, I'm going to be going over the training of Noel Deisel and Jesse James West. There is a ton you can learn from these guys. I've already watched a video and you're going to see, does Noel Deisel believe that Jesse James West is natural? Is he in fact training effectively? And so stay tuned to find out.
How much do you bench?
And here's the thing with the bench press. As far as egos go, the bench press is by far the most important lift of all guys. Yeah, you can argue, I'd rather have a stronger deadlift, squat, whatever. The most common question you're ever going to be asked as a bodybuilder is not how much can you squat or deadlift, it's how much you bench.
I've pulled back in terms of how much weight. I used to lift heavy, but to the point I started to injure myself. So I changed up my training technique and yeah, man, still having incredible lifts.
And you wonder why. Noel Deisel's 302 pounds, 14% body fat, and so you're expecting him to say 5, 6, perhaps even 700 pounds. But no, it's not even close to that. People have this misconception that if you have a lot of muscle, you're automatically gonna be strong. But listen, he doesn't care how much he can lift. What's important is, well, he's a professional bodybuilder. He cares about how he looks when he flexes on stage. And the last time I checked, no one's ever asked me how much I can bench while doing a pose down against other competitors.
I know you're a strong guy, right?
Yeah.
So I'll try my best to keep up with you.
What?
You just don't hold back, right?
What do you mean?
And two things I'd like to point out. Noel Deisel is not touching his chest on any of these reps. When you lift weights, work out, it's important to go through a full range of motion. And lowering the bar to the chest allows for more muscle fiber recruitment, more muscle activation. However, if you lack proper shoulder mobility, you're not going to be able to touch your chest without causing pain in the shoulder joint. And so perhaps Noel, he simply doesn't have the flexibility. Think of it, guys over 300 pounds of muscle, about 6'2". And so I'm sure he knows his body best, and if he could touch his chest, well, I certainly hope he would attempt to do so. And you may be thinking, well, isn't that a Spoto press?
A bodybuilder, they kind of want that time under tension. And I recognized that Eric Spoto was bench pressing that way. And I thought, wow, this is really unique. This is different. I have never seen anybody do this before. And Eric would bring the weight down. He would stay so tight that he was able to reverse the weight before it ever even touched his t-shirt.
And so my advice to Noel would be to try and increase his shoulder flexibility to allow him to lower the bar all the way down and use full range of motion. Next thing I'd like to point out, he's using a thumbless grip. And for the most part, it's no problem. But listen, all it takes is one time, perhaps one time out of 1,000, you're pressing the bar up, your thumb isn't under, and kablamo, drop the weight on your chest is crushed, breaking several ribs, or worse.
Yeah, well done, bro.
275?
I'm happy sticking to the 245s and then we can just go for reps on that.
That's right. He's weaker than me. That's right. That's a win right there.
Perhaps he remembers lifting with Larry wheels when he put on more weight than he could handle doing that front squat. And so he's leaving his ego at the door, and despite the fact that Jesse only weighs 180 pounds, he's thinking, so what? I don't need to be stronger than this guy. He wants to lift 275. I'm perfectly happy with 245. I'm going to use a lighter weight, use proper mind-muscle connection, and make the most out of the weight on the bar.
I'm not gonna lie, it's like kind of making me feel good that I'm keeping up with the same weight with you.
And so Jesse kind of rubbing it in here. You know, I'm not going to lie, I feel pretty good. I can lift as much as you. And so no matter who you are, it still feels good to be strong. And I get it. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's not a competition. Just because you're lifting with someone else, you're not supposed to go out there and try to outlift them. We're trying to motivate each other, use proper technique, and get the most out of the workout. And so when you work out with someone, don't think, I'm going to try to outlift them. Think, let's use each other to get the most out of our workouts.
Natural, right?
Yeah, natural.
Yeah,
Do you
your
think?
strength,
What
your
do you think?
size.
Do I look natural?
Nah, not with a chest like that, bro.
Oh, you think so? Yeah.
The majority of people that look like Jesse, they're not going to be natural. And so he's just playing the odds. It's like having ace. You're going all in. And so in the same way, having pocket aces doesn't guarantee a victory in Texas Hold'em, you can't guarantee if someone's natty or not just because they look a certain way.
We're gonna be doing a barbell row.
Yeah.
All right, you sweating? You all right?
Yeah, it's just a little bit in my eye, but I can't even see you
Want me
properly
to
there.
get it for you? Should I give it a
Please.
kiss?
And so as you can see, Noel is having a hard time keeping up with Jesse James. You're thinking, how is that possibly so much bigger? That's the point. When you're over 300 pounds, your cardio can start to play a role. Jesse, he does a lot of cardio, he's in great shape. He can go from machine to machine, set after set, and it's not so bad. But Noel probably doesn't have his great cardio, and so he's really sweating a lot between each and every set.
What is it like being so freaking jacked?
Right now it's slightly uncomfortable. I'd say with the primary reason, it's kind of affecting my sleep and my energy levels. I'm in like a bulk phase at this point.
Okay.
This is quite literally a nightmare for many bodybuilders. They don't want to have to force feed. They don't want to have to put so much food down. They can't sleep as well. They're getting sleep apnea. Many have to resort to using a CPAP machine. And I can even remember back in the day when I was bulking, trying to break world records in powerlifting. Well, it was hard to get up off the couch, to tie your shoes. Everything was a living nightmare. Had horrendous cardio in comparison to now. And so you just don't feel healthy. Sure, you look jacked, you're strong, but really on the inside, which is what really counts, you don't feel so good after all.
Do I have to do the finger test?
Do it.
Oh, you're pretty tight there.
I've never had a guy come up behind me and say, I gotta do a finger test, and poke me in the backside and say, yeah, you're feeling pretty tight. Not sure how beneficial that test was, but hey, Noel Diesel saying Jesse James, he's tight from behind.
Pretty tight, man. Say that to your friends next time you're behind them. See how they respond.
Or don't. It's up to you, literally.
Can you row me?
I mean, I could
Like,
try.
let's try it. Don't hurt yourself. Come on, 1, 2.
And the things Jesse James comes up with, can you row me? Of course he can, you're 180 pounds. And so he bends over, rows Jesse like he's nothing.
I'm dying, bro. I've never been rowed in my life. That was the coolest moment of my life.
And as he's doing it, he's trying to keep a straight face, like, I don't know why I'm rowing this guy right now, but hey, it's Jesse James West. What will he think of next?
Snickerdoodle Puff, flavor drop. This will be the best thing you ever put in your mouth. Well, for some of you, it might be the second.
And so yeah, for those who tried the delicious, amazing Seco bar, probably gonna have the Built Bar in second place. And let's just compare macros. Built Bar, 160 calories, 15 grams of protein. In comparison, the Seco Bar, 20 grams of protein, 220 calories. With a whooping, that's right, whooping, 15 grams of fiber. Quality fiber, and listen, the majority of people aren't even consuming 50% of the daily recommended fiber intake they should be getting every single day. And so if you're trying to lose weight, don't you want to get in your fiber? It's going to slow digestion, keep you full longer, make it easier to stay on your diet. And please don't forget, my bars are 70 grams. The Built Puffs is 40 grams. And so if you want a tiny snack in comparison to mine, by all means, go and get the Built Puffs. I'm not telling you not to get it. I just want to be straight up honest with you and tell you mine's a lot bigger. Yeah, it has more calories, but it has more protein and way more fiber. Now, if you want to support Jesse, please go watch his video and order directly from the link in the description. Go to his video, watch it, and then buy the Built Puffs. But while you're at it, buy both. Why not have the Built Puffs and the Seco Bar? Perhaps you don't want as much fiber sometimes. Well, have the Built Puffs. You want more fiber, more filling protein bar? Get the Seco Bar. There's room for both.
You gotta motivate yourself in certain ways. Find the way.
Gotta motivate
Do it.
yourself. Or have some good gym bros to
Yeah, motivate me.
keep
Come
you
on.
in check.
Oh, come on.
And if you want extra motivation, rather than a slap in the ass, you can, of course, get my friggin' pre-workouts. We got 2.0 and Hardcore Stim. The choice is yours. I also have pre-pumps if you don't want caffeine. But if you're looking for a kick in the ass, and not literally a kick in the ass, but a stimulant inside of a pre-workout to get you amped, click the link in the description, use code Greg, you get 10% off. See the link in the description, and back to the video.
Your hardest struggle in life that you've overcome.
I really lack self-confidence. I'm 6'2", 6'3", and I used to weigh for most of my life. I was very skinny.
He's 6'1", 6'2", says he was skinny. I'm looking at that. I don't see a skinny guy. I see a guy that looked, in fact, quite athletic. But I didn't live his life. And let me tell you, two people could live the exact same life. One person says, it was horrible, it was awful. The other says, it's amazing. And so please try to see the positive in things. Rather than thinking, this is bad, that's bad, this happened to me, woe is me, think, wow, this happened to me. That happened to me, but look at all these good things. Focus on the good, ignore the bad. People are going to be bullying you your entire life. I don't care how famous you are, how well liked you are, you're still going to have haters. Look at Coach Greg, look at me. I have over 1 million followers. Every single video, there's going to be at least one hater, guaranteed at least one. You're a horrible human being. I don't like anything you do. But meanwhile, I've never yet to this day met one single person I've met at the gym. And I meet people every single time I go. You helped me lose weight. You changed my mindset. You got me into the gym. I bought your cookbook. Love your videos. Every single time I go to the gym, at least one person tell me this.
I feel like I've overcome depression. I still feel it. We took our insecurities and our hardest moments, put it into content, and turned it into life.
And so think of it. Jesse, he's living his best life. He's doing what makes him happy. And it's not about the destination, thinking, oh, I need single-digit body fat. I need a 500-pound bench press. I need 1 million followers. No, it's not any of that. It's the journey. You need to enjoy every single day as if it was your last. And so if you're unhappy, depressed right now, start doing things to make you happy. Be proactive. Find something you enjoy. Perhaps it's the gym, fitness, cardio. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's a musical instrument. Find your passion and give it 100%.
You want to do CrossFit, bodybuilding, strength training, whatever, but just get into the gym and just be fit and active. Meet like-minded people.
Exactly. Listen to these guys. They know what they're talking about.
Confidence is key in life. Without it, I think literally it can destroy you. When I don't feel confident, I don't feel like myself. I can't even act like myself.
And so absolutely be confident in yourself, act like yourself, be yourself, stop pretending to be someone that you think you should be. And so hopefully you learn something, not only about how to train in the gym, but how to live your life, how to be confident and to take the world by storm. Be yourself, be confident, chase your passion. Ending it here. And remember, looking for HTLT subs or cookbooks, coaching plans by me and my team, please use code GREG to get 10% off. Click the link in the description, subscribe. That's right, subscribe, do it right now. Get notified, click the bell button, watch at least one of the 2 bloops, follow me on Instagram, Greg Doucette IP Pro, and until next time, I am out.